happening with them right now? We're just coming up to the. Oh, Bible.
I'm on
I'm
66%.
Yeah, I'm on the same screen.
On the same screen, okay.
The screen of purgatory.
So
it's not the same thing.
So for our missing student, I'm going to
Joel.
write
Joel
down.
King.
Okay. Drivers are programs.
Oh,
Way
I
to
have
dot
my
your
5.
I.
Woo!
I did. It just missed it a little bit. Drivers are programs or software. I did hit record, right? Yes. That make hardware work. Okay? Without drivers, no hardware works. And there's tons of drivers already built into every operating system. Okay? So the OS has drivers, but it doesn't have them all. When you buy a new piece of software, if it came out after Windows XP came out, how would Windows XP have the drivers? It wouldn't, right? And Windows Vista, the biggest problem with Windows Vista
Is out of
was
Windows Vista.
drivers. Okay? Because there were tons and tons and tons and tons of pieces of hardware already out that Microsoft never made sure Vista had drivers for. So people would go and have their laptop and then go buy Vista for it. And they put it on, and then stuff that had worked for years with XP didn't work. Or they buy a new laptop that came with Vista on it, and the modem didn't work, the network card didn't work. I had students who bought, when Vista came out, bought laptops and they had to mail them back to Dell, and Dell wiped them and reinstalled XP on them and sent them back to them. Because the drivers didn't exist for the hardware that was in the machine. And that's still the problem with some things. With Windows 7, there are no Windows 7 drivers for some of our older laser printers. So if I go to Windows 7, not only would it cost me $40,000 in operating system costs, now I got to replace printers too. Which is why we're in that group. Did you guys see that little chart I put up for you of operating systems out there?
Oh, the one that has like Vista
Operating system
3.2%.
as of this is the as of right now. I went and pulled this off the chart. This is how much. So Windows 7 has 54%, but Windows XP still has 25%, which is pretty substantial considering it came out 13 years ago. 12 years ago. Came out 12 years ago. Where's Vista on this chart?
At the bottom.
Way down here, it's the smallest one because it sucked. It had all kinds of driver problems. Okay, it was a terrible operating system. People blue screened and crashed all the time. Anything happening? Any things open?
You get so distracted.
Nope, nothing happened on there.
Well,
Okay,
you have
so
ADHD.
Windows 7 is
that
still
every
nice,
day.
but you see, even Linux is better than Vista. I mean, Linux is way down here at 5%. And it's way down there because people don't know about it. And it's not mainstream. I mean, right now, Microsoft is bleeding money.
Because
They don't
everybody
know.
wants to be mainstream.
Huh?
Everybody wants to be mainstream.
Mac's even not, I mean, look how small Mac is. People act like Mac's a huge, it's not a huge company as far as computers go. Right? It's the biggest company in the world as far as MP3 players and portable devices go. Okay. Anyways, I got off topic there. So if the device comes out after the operating system, it might not be native to it. It might not be. It might, because I could make a new device, but use old drivers. I just have to make this so that it works with that program, and then it'll just show up. So some companies, like when 3Com comes out with a new network card, they might make it so it works with the old drivers so that it works as soon as you plug it in and you're good to go. So that's what we're really experimenting with those network cards is, does Linux know about them? And every version of Linux, this one's Ubuntu, could be bundled with different drivers, okay? Now, if I don't have the drivers, I can still install them, I can still download them. And this is how I find out about my drivers, just so you guys know. If I go to Start and I right-click on my computer and I go to Manage, one of the things that comes up is the computer management console, and I can go to the device manager, okay? So this is where all the device drivers are found for this computer. And I have never taken the time to reinstall or find those audio drivers. I I should, because it's probably where I'm getting my humming on my computer. I should do that. And that's what this question marks mean. If you see that, that means the drivers are not properly installed. So I've got a high definition audio bus on that computer over there that doesn't have the drivers. That's why it's got these asterisks, and I need to find the drivers in order to make them work. If you've got a device that isn't working as well as you think it should, or something's acting funny, you can go to the driver. So I'm going to go to my display adapter for my GeForce 210 video card. And you can go to driver, and you can go right here, and you can click update driver, and have it look on the internet to see if there's a more current driver for that video card. Now, it's only looking right now at Microsoft. So if Microsoft has a better driver, it'll find it. But if Microsoft doesn't know about a better driver. So I'm going to do the next thing, and I'm going to go and look at NVIDIA for the driver and see if there's a more current driver. So I'm going to go NVIDIA. And that's really where you want to go, to the company's website. And there's a driver link right there. So I'm going to go to NVIDIA drivers. Anything happen on the screens? No. Okay, so now I can go and say it was a GeForce, and that was a 210.
Nico's screen went black.
What?
Nico's screen is black.
It may be doing something. So I'm going to go GeForce 200 series driver, and I'm going to say I got the 210 GeForce. Was it the G210 or the 210? Just the 210.
I think so.
So the GeForce 210 for Windows XP, and I'm going to hit search to find those drivers. And here's the drivers, and it's current as of September 13th this year. I know I haven't I know I don't have the most current drivers for this video card. So if I want to upgrade it, and here's what it's saying that they've changed. Let's see. Added support for blah blah blah. Performance boost increases performance for the 400, 500, 600. That's not mine anyway. GeForce 6 at 80, 18% increase in the Batman Arkham Asylum game. I don't have any of those. Adds or updates the following SLI profiles. I don't see a ton of things I'm going to get up, but I'm going to download and do it anyway. So I'm going to hit download. And it said it was version 30623. And let's see what version mine was. Now, I at least can see the date was June, or I'm sorry, July. 2010. Wow, I really do need to update my driver. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Download. Download. So this is a program, so I'm going to save this program, and 306. I don't know if that's the same one. Looks like it was 306 this time. Easily gotta take a minute to download. What's happening on our screens, eh?
Black.
Black,
Colorful.
black.
I'm
Yours black
still on
too?
the screen
I
of
said
purgatory.
colorful is the Ubuntu screen. She's not doing
Did it
anything.
just go to sleep? Is that all?
Oh, black.
Ah.
I think it just went to sleep. I just woke this one up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Put the space bar. Whoa! I just moved my mouse like 2 seconds ago and it went black. So.
Yeah. It's doing stuff.
I don't know. I thought I installed.
Hitting it so
What
sometimes.
are these doing?
Oh no! These
So that's
things are about to
just
like
copying files.
explode.
It's
Okay.
about the what?
Say what?
I feel like these things are about to explode or something.
I feel like these things are about to shoot themselves. If they had
I'm
arms,
saying I'm so old, I'm gonna die.
if they had arms and a gun, they would probably shoot themselves.
Or you can
How
shoot guns.
hard is the thing?
Oh,
If there was some way I could get them. Yeah.
No!
Back in the day.
Oh, now it really went black. Oh,
Okay,
black.
so there, it's downloaded. So all I'm going to do is double click on it. Did I double click? There we go. And then you just run the program and it's gonna update and reinstall my drivers. And maybe I'll get an 18% performance increase. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at it.
That'd be nice. Oh, no.
Now I'm laughing. That was good, Cynthia.
It just kind of came to me when I was like,
I can't believe these
Like,
are
oh, it's
taking,
back.
even with this, I'm surprised they're taking this long.
Oh, you're funny.
I don't think these will boot off. I don't
You
think
get
these will
your-
boot off a USB
Oh.
device.
Oh wait, it's in here. I think.
I haven't turned mine into
Okay, agree with opinion.
That just happened.
Okay, so what this is going to do is going to go through and update the program on my computer to improve the device drivers for the thing. And it's you can see it's not that hard to find them. And if you've got a computer that you've never updated for a really long time, especially the graphics card and the sound card, which obviously you can see I haven't done on my sound card, it can improve the performance a lot as they improve the drivers. Planet Side 2 Beta Key.
Never even heard of Planet Side.
Uh-uh.
Apparently, it's some